Did our crucifix prevent it from hunting? No. I don't really want to pick it up, though. It's doing a lot of ghost events. Okay. So we're going to see just how useful this parabolic microphone is for finding out where the ghost is. So this is actually pretty good. Pretty good. Well, we did it right away. We are playing on professional. So I guess this is one of the things where the parabolic microphone is not like super useful because we heard that like right away. So we know that the ghost is going to be one of those two areas actually, which is I guess pretty all right. It makes it easy. That makes it easy. That's when you know the parabolic microphone is easy, which hopefully you could always hear that already, but and sometimes it's easy to miss things, I guess, you know, especially if you're really freaked out by the game. But when you've played it as much as I have, usually that's not going to be the issue. But the problem is now, so now that we know where it is, parabolic microphone helped. But now we got to figure out where exactly the ghost is. So let's see if we can. Let's see if we can. We haven't even went to turn on the breaker. We are playing this on nightmare mode. So we're only going to have 2 pieces of evidence. Stuff is blacked out. You know, breaker is off, of course. Let's see if we have any ghost orbs anywhere. So, because it's probably going to be either right over here or right around here. But I do not see anything. So we're also going to have to figure out where the breaker is. I don't see ghost orbs, which would rule out a mimic for us, which is good. It is good. I don't see any ghost orbs in here because obviously it could have touched it through the wall. But let's just go on back here. And whoa, look at that. Isn't that badass? All right, I'm guessing that the ghost is in here. You know, you just consider it a feeling. Consider it a feeling. It is just absolutely destroying that, though. All right, where in the world? All right, this is where I try to act too fancy. Can't figure out where the hell I'm going. So it has to be the kitchen, I would think. No ghost orbs, which obviously mimics will always have ghost orbs as a piece of evidence, which we do not have. So I can pretty much rule out the mimic. Again, we're only going to have 2 pieces of evidence because it is a... we are playing on nightmare. What else do we want? Let's get you, and let's get spirit box. All right. So I don't. It's not. It hasn't. If it is in the kitchen, it's kind of bad because there's not a lot you can really UV light. Knock on the window maybe, or if it touches the door around there. But I have not heard it do a door touch anywhere, and we closed that so we could verify it. So nothing there. Let's stick this... Yeah, let's stick it on the counter. Why not? Why not? Where are you? Are you here? Are you... Alright, so we do have spirit box as an option. We do have spirit box, which means... Well, it could mean a few things. So, with spirit box, could be a Diogen or a Moroi, though they have to have spirit boxes. Is it the twins? Possibly, possibly. I'm not seeing freezing breath, so I don't think temps. But let's continue on. What was our objective? I think we actually had a parabolic microphone objective, which was not planned. Yeah, detect a ghost. Detect a paranormal sound with the mic. Kill the ghost with smudge stick while it's chasing someone and capture a photo of the ghost. Alright, well, since we have that in there, I do like putting down a crucifix in the room just to be safe. We can also bring in some salt. So we can take a picture of footprints. Of course, I can also tell if it's a wraith, but I don't think a wraith has finger or spirit box as an option. So I think we are kind of safe with that. I'm just going to leave that there. Where is my flashlight at anyways? That's the UV light, isn't it? Yes. What did I do with my flashlight? I think I threw that down over here too. The ghost has kind of started to be a little bit quiet. Let's see. We can go in here and see if the breaker is in here. It's either going to be in here or the basement. Alright. It's going to be in the basement, which makes more sense. I do need to check for hiding places. That's not a hiding place. Because we are at the point where it might... Now, you can, like, go all the way back here, because there's a very low chance that the ghost will hide behind, or go towards that car, right behind there. So that's not actually a bad place to go to. If you were in a pinch and you could not find anything. Okay, we got a hiding spot right there, which is good. It's kind of close to the ghost room, which I don't... Not necessarily the best hiding spot in the world, but it is one that we can do if the ghost does not see us. Alright, let's go turn on the breaker so we can determine... I don't think Gen is an option, though, with the spirit box. I'm not the best at remembering exactly what piece... Did it turn on the breaker, or did it turn it off? I don't know, that was weird. It's a weird sound. That is not a hiding spot. I saw it open. Let's actually close these. So what we need to see is, well, we need to figure out what the other pieces of evidence are going to be. Right? So now what we can do is start turning on some lights. So that's the outdoor light. Alright. Not seeing anything else. It can't be a shade. That's very shady activity, but let's let the stuff warm up first. And we can take in a thermometer and figure out exactly where the ghost is. And I'm pretty sure it's in there. It could have moved though. And it is pretty sketch that it did do that. So let's bring in the thermometer. Wonder what we're going to find so far. So 44. It's over here. 37. Okay, so it is going to be here. Again, if you get anything below like 39 degrees Fahrenheit, it's going to be the ghost room. It could be dots. Could be dots. We do need to be careful with that. I don't think it can be a Goryo, though. Can it? No. So we should be able to see it. Can be a Wraith. Poltergeist is a pretty good option, honestly. Because it was throwing quite a bit of stuff. Now, it has stopped. It can't be shade. Okay. Has stopped. Now, we can start to just sort of mark stuff out. But let's bring in you. You. Actually, we did not drop anything other than that one thing. I was going to go bring in another book just to see if it can interact with it. Because it is kind of annoying to get it to interact with things. Alright, I'm gonna put you here so I can forget about it and be like, where the hell is everything? Let's do that. I'm gonna go bring in another book and a dots projector. And so the reason that I'm doing that is because it is hard to get dots and ghostwriting, right? Those are two of the longest evidences that it can take the ghost to do. Sometimes you get it like right away, and when you do, it's an awesome feeling, but right now I don't think we're getting that feeling. We're not getting that loving feeling from the ghost. Let's see. Now I can stick it over here as well. Alright, let's set down some of the salt. See if we can get the ghost to step in it. We got dots. We got dots. Okay. I was going to step out, but I need to see if we're going to get it. See, that's why having multiple in there, it definitely limits it down. So this is going to be a little bit easier to narrow down, honestly, other than a yokai, but we can eliminate a wraith if it decides to step in the damn salt. We can limit the phantom if we got to take a picture of it. Diogen, we will know if it hunts us. We'll know it's a Diogen. Diogens are extremely easy to determine based on that. So I just need the ghost to do something. Like, I know it's here. Like, where in the world are you? Let's see. We got all this salt pile and no stepping. Come on, Ghost. Can't you please just cooperate with us to step in it? Or are you a wraith? It's very wraith-like here. Actually, I don't think a wraith is less likely to step in salt, but pretty sketch. Pretty sketch. Come on, can't you please? Please. I need you to be salty for once. Usually you don't want people to be salty, but I need to see those feet pics, please. Please? Where are you? Ghost isn't in here anymore, is it? Are you in here? Shh. Okay. We do know that you breathed in my ear. It did flick a light switch. So you are in the living room. Don't tell me. You're in my hiding spot. Are you in my hiding spot room? Where are you? It's like fluctuating. So are you in the dining room now? All right. We can set up shop and move. All right. Let's bring in a smudge stick and our last salt. Now, if the ghost like shows itself, you can get it to walk through salt as it's walking towards you. But I just heard it flick a light switch. I don't want it to. Okay, finally we have it. Where is it? That is a lot of walking. That is a lot of walking. Okay, so it is not a wraith. Taking all these feet pics, which is a good way to get evidence, by the way. Or not evidence, but photographs. I don't know. I'm trying to think and do all this at the same time. All right, not a wraith. We still need it to spawn. We still need to take the ghost pic as well. All right. So we have 2 photographs left. We need the ghost pic and we need the bone. If we can find the bone. We may not be able to find the bone, which would suck. It would. It would suck greatly. But I'm not really like looking. Okay. That scared me. I was not expecting a hunt there. Not a Diogen. Alright. Alright, very interesting. Very interesting. Now, it's hunted, so our next best option. Thank God we did that. So the way to determine this is going to be through the hunt. And what I mean by that is the Phantom's ability. I think it's in the journal if you look at it. Ghost, Phantom. Looking at a Phantom. No. Okay, so it's hidden ability, for those who do not know. Which, this is going to be kind of tough because I kind of need lights on for this and it could hunt us again. So one of the Phantom's ability is that it'll stay invisible longer. It won't blink as much. No. Okay, we successfully managed to get away from it. Not that time, though. Where is this light switch? Do we not have one for this? Oh, that's just a ghost event. Where is it at? Oh man, I couldn't find it. It tricked me for a second. I'm like so worried about this stuff, but I can't. Oh my god, you are so active. So active. All right. Well. I don't know if we have a, we have a light. Let's see, did a crucifix get used? No. Turned on the TV, though. Alright, what I needed to do now is to hunt us. I needed to hunt us so then we can look at it. The yokai test is very difficult. Like if you were going to... Oh my god. Like if you were going to do a yokai test, you kind of would have to leave like your electronics on and then see if it can hear you, because it can only pick up your electronics, or sense you, I guess, because it can only pick up your electronics within 2 meters of it. Well, it's kind of difficult for that aspect of it. Alright, please. Can you hunt us again? Or did our crucifix prevent it from hunting? No. I don't really want to pick it up, though. It's doing a lot of ghost events. Okay. It's a phantom. You see how it's like, staying invisible longer? So it was... You saw its silhouette for a second, and then when it went invisible, it stayed invisible. Is usually the flickering happens at about a 1.5 seconds. It'll, you know, you see the silhouette, it'll go invisible. You'll see the silhouette, it'll go invisible. But with a phantom, it's going to stay invisible longer. Now the Oni will be the opposite of that. Yeah, the Oni is the opposite. It will actually stay visible longer and not stay invisible for very long. Which I think they changed that with, I think it was in the Sunny Meadows update. What was our other objective? Capture a photo of a ghost. We never did. Alright, well, I'm not going to mess with it anymore. That was, we'll just leave it at that. I hit the wrong thing. That was a phantom. So, was the parabolic microphone useful? Yes and no at the same time, because the ghost decided to activate it right away. So, we'll have to do more testing to see if it's a useful starting item, but I think it can be pretty good in detecting where it is. So we'll have a future video coming out on a parabolic microphone guide and exactly how to do it and how it's used. So you can look forward to that. If you liked the video, please give it a like. Subscribe if you would like to see more content. It was a phantom. We did not fail that. So thank you everybody for watching. I do very much appreciate it. If, you know, this is like all over your head, maybe you're just a beginner player, well, I do have some guides here on the channel, as well as the basic evidence guide. So if this evidence was very confusing to you, maybe you clicked on the wrong video, be sure to check out Beginner's Evidence Guide. This goes through each of the guides. You will see which of the evidence that you will see. So be sure to check it out, and I will see you all next time.